On the phone, we have the quarterback of the undefeated Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron, thanks for joining us.
You bet, guys.
Hey, start off this way. Sunday against the Giants, we're just talking about that game. How nice was it for you to get that end-of-game situation? I know you've rehearsed it a million times, but to get the ball in your hand with 50-something seconds left on the clock and know the game was in your hands.
Yeah, it was good. I think it was good for our confidence offensively. We, in our 18-game streak here, we haven't, I don't think, had a drive there at the end of the game to finish the team off like that. So it was nice to have a chance to do that, execute the way we wanted to. Obviously, you don't want to give up 35 points in a game, but offensively we did enough to pull it out there in the end.
Aaron, Steve Young, you got a great locker room. We've talked about it before. I think the best locker room in the league. This pressure, this 16-game undefeated, going the distance, blah, blah. You guys handle it well so far. You've kind of embraced it. But do you see any cracks in the armor amongst the guys in the locker room, getting away from them? Do you see your teammates at all? Or are you even just wanting this to go away? Or is it just a complete embrace, we'll handle it and deal with it just, as spectacularly as you've handled everything else?
Well, I think there's no cracking that I'm seeing, but I don't think there's this complete embrace of talking about 16-0. I think, and that's not a bad thing. I think our goals are, we're taking them one at a time. We wrapped up the division in a playoff spot against, after our last win. We're trying to wrap up a first-round bye this weekend. But our goals are bigger than 16-0. We're trying to get back to another Super Bowl and win another Super Bowl, and not really focused on 16-0.
Hey, Aaron, I'm going to do like Steve Young. I'm going to say my whole name. Hi, this is Keyshawn Johnson. Want to talk to you here. But no, joking aside, do you, at times in a game, I was at the Giant game last week, do you feel any pressure at all, feeling like that you have to get the football and spread it around to all the different weapons on the football field that you have? I
don't. I think in our offense it's important that we get our guys going and get them involved, but they know how I play. I'm going to go through the progression. I'm going to look for the matchup that's most advantageous. I'm going to look for the open guy. It's been a different guy every week. I think Jermichael's had a week. Greg's had a couple weeks. Jordy Nelson. Donald had a great game for us on Sunday. James Jones has had his moments. It just kind of depends on the way a defense is attacking us, who they're trying to take away that week, and where our best matchups are. So the guys know that. They know they're going to get their opportunities. It might be one a game. It might be 10 targets a game, but they know that when their number's called, they need to make the most of that opportunity.
Aaron, this Coach Herm, I'm going to stop being so serious. These guys are too serious up here for me. I just want to know about the double-check touchdown deal. Where did you come up with that?
I didn't come up with any of that double-check stuff. I started doing that belt thing in practice a long time ago as a young player, and still consider myself a young player, but I'm a little older than some of my teammates. But kind of put that away for this season. Only brought it out once, and I know the fans enjoy it, but kind of, I like to change it up year after year.
Well, who's the guy in the commercial with the cheese head on? Who is that guy trying to do the double check?
That's just one of our many loyal fans.
Oh, he's a fan though, huh?
I hope so. I think he's an actor, but I think he's a fan after the commercial.
Hey, Aaron, Trent, how important has it been to get Greg Jennings moved into the slot? What has that done for your offense? This offense is even better than last year. Has that been a big part of it?
I think so. I think, it does a number of things when you move Greg in the slot. He's such a versatile receiver. He can play outside. He can play in the slot. He can go over the middle. He can take it down the sideline. He's not afraid to take it over the middle, knowing he's going to take a shot. But his versatility in the slot has allowed us to get Jordy outside, to get Jermichael outside, to have both Jermichael and Greg inside, to have Donald and James outside, and Greg and Jermichael inside. Just it's a lot of the same plays with different faces. But that's allowed us to get a lot of the matchups we're looking for.
Aaron, you did something remarkable in replacing Brett Favre. I think people have already forgotten it. You played so well. Life was difficult in doing that, and then life is difficult now, being kind of the MVP candidate, leading the undefeated team. when you look at your life today and when you look at your life back then, what was more difficult? I mean, when was your life more of a hassle? Was it just starting out, or is it still, or more now?
Well, I think it's a good hassle now, and I enjoy playing. I think as a competitor, you want to be on the field. It's difficult to wait, but it definitely was all worth it. Now that we're in a situation where we have a great locker room, a great group of guys who believe in each other, prepare, enjoy each other's company, take our job very seriously, and we're having success. So it's obviously a lot more fun 2011 than it was as a rookie riding the pine. But I think it was because of moments like that. It makes you appreciate the opportunities you have now and the success you've been able to be around.
All right, Aaron. Well, this show is all about the fans, so we have some fan questions for you. The first one's from Tyler Bittner on Facebook. What keeps you so calm in the big moments of games?
I just rely on my preparation. And the majority of the situations that we were in during a game, I've either handled them in practice, in a previous game, visualized it, or just gone over it on paper. So there's not a whole lot of things that are going to really surprise me in the game, and I just lean on my preparation and my experience when I get in those moments of uncertainty.
All right, Aaron, I got one from you from the fan. This is not my question. This is from a fan. That's one of your fans. They want to know, why didn't you keep the handlebar mustache? What was up with that?
The facial hair has been a training camp deal that I've enjoyed. The guys enjoy. Different guys have joined in. Some are a little too image conscious, maybe to really deal with the mustache. But I think all you guys there, definitely Keyshawn and Trent have enjoyed a nice mustache before, so you guys can relate.
Here's another audible from Zach Parpert. Who is your favorite target of your plethora of receivers? And I know you will throw to whomever open, but there has got to be that one guy you look for on fourth downs.
Yeah, I do. It's the most open guy.
Good answer.
Good answer.
You know as well as anybody, the receivers are always open.
So
I like throwing to the most open receiver.
Hey, with that, let me ask you this question though. As a quarterback, and this is a weird question because you're going to be able to answer it how you want to. What gives you more joy, throwing a touchdown or scrambling and running one in?
Well, that's a tough question because, I think part of my chip on my shoulder has been people maybe underestimating my athletic ability. So I enjoy the rare moment to look like a semi-athlete, but I don't think there's anything better than throwing a ball the way you want to a receiver in the end zone. That's just
it was key. He ran for 60 yards a couple weeks ago. Didn't even try.
Well,
I always tell Aaron he's a scrambler, but
let's say goodbye to him.
More like you, less like Trent.
Hey, Aaron, I'll tell you, you've been a huge upgrade to this show. We appreciate your time. Good luck the rest of your pal.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Aaron,
Thank you, Aaron. Good luck to you, partner.
Yeah, he's more like you, less like Trent.